The views expressed are not necessarily those of KSCJ and Powell Broadcasting Company. This program is not intended to replace the advice of doctors or other clinical providers. Consult with your practitioner to ensure the proper course of action for you.
Welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well on AM 1360, FM 94.9 KSCJ. This program is dedicated to your mental health wellness and brought to you by Family Services, a United Way partner agency. Here's your host, Art Silva.
Good morning, Siouxland, and welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well. This show is all about your mental wellness and how you can help yourself navigate the daily highway of life. It's the little things or sometimes the larger issues that can take us off-road. Our goal is to inform and provide information that will help direct individuals to community resources that can help cope with its mental health challenges. I'm Art Silva, and our show is brought to you by Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, a United Way partner agency. Boys and Girls Home has been serving the Siouxland community since 1894. We have dedicated 2024 to children and the stress that they are facing daily. Our topic today is Face Off for Charity, the annual fundraiser with the Sioux City Musketeer. Let me introduce Terry Dooley, the Executive Vice President of Development for Boys and Girls Home and Family Services. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing really well.
And you have a guest with you, so would you please introduce your new associate and the latest member of the Boys and Girls Home and Family Services family?
I am so excited to have Marnie Bergman on my team at Boys and Girls Home and Family Services. It's been kind of an interesting kind of a pathway because I got to know Marnie because we are supporters of the Musketeers. And I saw her working at the Musketeers, and boy, did she turn my head. So when I found out that she was not going to be with the Musketeers anymore, I went and grabbed her right away. So welcome, Marnie. I love having you with us. You are a wonderful asset for us at the agency.
Well, thank you so much. And it's absolutely a pleasure to be here and to be with the Boys and Girls Home and Family Services. It's just such a wonderful organization in Siouxland and does so much for children. I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
Well, Marnie, we welcome you to the family, and we're glad that you're here. And we're looking forward to doing our job for the community and informing them and taking care of children and families at Boys and Girls Home. So welcome. So we're going to talk about Face Off for Charity. So, Terry, you want to give us a little history of Face Off?
You know, I love this part of it because we've been doing this for 25 years. This is our 26th this year. And Art Silva was part of our very beginning, way back.
Wait a minute. I don't know Moses, so take it easy.
Well, I was right there with you. So we were lucky to have some creativity and some really great ideas about the Musketeers partnering up with Boys and Girls Home to be able to help the kids and the families that come to find help. And 25 years later, here we are. We've raised over $1 million. We had the joy of talking with the Musketeers last year and calling them the $1 Million Musketeers because they helped us raise over that $1 million mark. So
this has been over a quarter of a century that we've done this with the Musketeers. And I want to just I always want to give credit to Dave Hackstall. Dave is now the coach of the Kraken, Seattle Kraken, and Dave came to town as the Musketeers coach and said, hey, I want to do something for charity, and that was the start. So Dave out in Seattle, well, Dave's in Boston tonight. I think they're playing the Bruins. So
oh, my gosh.
It'll be a little tough one for him. But Dave started the whole deal, and we really appreciate it, and thank you, David. So that's the history of it, and give me some of the events that have happened, some of the milestones of Face Off for Charity. You mentioned $1 million, and that was last year. And we went over $1 million over our whole career in doing this fundraiser with the Musketeers. And we are so grateful to Lloyd Ney and Travis Morgan and the rest of the staff at the Musketeers for what they have done to help us. So, Terry, you want to give us some highlights?
Well, and I think one of the things that has been real rewarding for me is the opportunity to be able to work with kids between the ages of 16 and 20 who are coming from all over the world, honestly, and have them understand how it feels to be able to help someone else who needs help. So, and our kids at the agency are thrilled to have the opportunity to be able to go watch practices, go to the games occasionally, to be able to see the Musketeer players. We've been able to have players like Ellie Tolvanen come through and come not knowing anything about what's going on at the organization and then going off to join the NHL and find some kind of fame and then turn around and call us and want to help us with doing some kind of an auction item, coming back to Sioux City to be able to visit with us again. It's been a very rewarding thing. And the players tell me, Art Feminella, people might remember him. All these years later, he is still calling me every year and saying, how can I help? What can I do? What do you need? So it's really built a lot of bridges for us.
I know you have a relationship with the Pionks, and they were here, and they've helped support Face Off for charity.
Yeah, and actually, Neil, every year, Neil gives us a jersey, a signed jersey. He's with the Winnipeg Jets and is doing really well. His dad, Scott, has also been an incredible support to us, and I think Scott is actually coming to the game, coming to Face Off this week, too.
That's
so
excellent.
This next week, I guess it's coming up quicker than I know, huh?
It'll be here before you know it.
It will be.
Then it'll be a memory and
Yeah.
put it in the books for another year.
Yep.
But we're really excited about this. Last year we changed our venue to Country Celebration. So why don't you go through, Terry, Marnie, some of the event details, the who, what, how, where, and when. But before we do that, I'm Art Silva along with Terry Dooley and Marnie Bergman from Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, and we're talking about Face Off for Charity. So, Terry, let's go into that, okay?
It's coming up on the 22nd, Thursday the 22nd at Country Celebrations. We hope people come at 5:30. That's when the doors will be opening, and people can come in and take a good look at the auction items that we'll have available that night. We have a silent auction and a live auction. That is so, and if people want to go in and look at our auction items, Marnie, you're doing a great job of posting those things online. Where do they find that?
They're going to want to go to bidpal.net/faceoff. And if you go to that website, you're going to be able to preview all of the items, whether they're live or silent, everything that we've got loaded in so far. And there are more things coming. It's one of those things where I wish I had all hours of the day to get everything loaded in. That way we can showcase what we really have and what people are donating to help such an amazing cause.
We're going to deal more with some of the specific auction items in the second half of the show, so don't go anywhere. We want you to hang on there. We got some great stuff this year. So with that, let's talk about, it's going to be held at where?
Country Celebrations, which is just north of town. And guess what? The Musketeer players serve the meal. And we've got Sneaky's Chicken, and it is fabulous. So it's kind of fun if you want to be, up close with the Musketeer players. This is your opportunity. Our Musketeer players don't have any experience serving a meal, but they do a fabulous job, and it's a lot of fun. It's be able to have your picture taken with one of the Musketeer players if you want to do that. It really is a nice way to be able to meet the boys.
The boys, they have a little contest for tips while they're serving the tables. And I got to tell you, in all the years of doing this, I have not seen one tray dropped.
Uh-oh,
So,
don't
that's a kiss
heck.
of death, huh?
Oh, gosh, really?
How's your car running? Great. The next one is in the shop. But anyway, I got you. But let's see. But the guys do a great job. They're just super. It's just super nice to meet some fine young gentlemen off the ice in a casual environment. And like Terry said, if you're a Muskie fan, come on over, get a picture taken. It's just a fun night. It's a great family. Let's talk about Country Celebrations.
It really it is a nice size for us. When we first started our event, we were at Applebee's back in the very beginning. We moved to On the Ice down at the Tyson. That was a nice kind of a change. We've kind of looked to find exactly the right place. And last year was our first year at Country Celebrations. Parking is fabulous there. It's easy to get in and out, and it's a nice size. We feel kind of cozy out there. We usually have someplace around 250 to 300 people there, but it doesn't feel like overwhelming with a lot of people. So, and a lot of the hockey parents, the players' parents actually come from all over. We have parents coming from Canada, parents coming from Minnesota, from the East Coast and the West Coast. So it's really a nice way to showcase and a really great place where we have the event, but also showcase our community.
So when is this event?
Thursday, the 22nd, coming up really quick. So there's still time if you want to give us a holler at the agency. Marnie, where do they call?
They're going to want to give a call out to, sorry, I apologize. I wasn't ready for that one. But they're definitely going to want to give a call out to 293-4700, and then go ahead and ask for myself, for Marnie Bergman, and I'll be more than happy to get you set up with some tickets, get you some great seats so that you can be a part of this amazing event.
Now, is this going to cost me a fortune? I got to take a loan out to go to this event?
Not at all. It's $30 a ticket to get you in. That does include your meal, and it does get you your bid number and lets you really get to check out all the different items that we have.
Well, wow, that is fantastic. Not often do you hear you can go to a fundraiser for a price like that, and we're really excited about it. So we don't want cost to be a feature here to keep you from not coming. So really, come on out. That's less than we'd spend out in a dinner in town that night. It's just a great, great time. You don't believe the entertainment you're going to receive when you see the bidding process. It is absolutely just a fun time. So, hey, we're coming up on our break right now, and you continue your morning chill. We'll be right back with more of When Things Aren't Going Well right here on 1360 AM, 94.9 FM, KSCJ.
Oh, great, Travini.
What do you see in the crystal ball today?
I see huge fun. Lots of it. Boys and Girls Home face-off for charity.
Did you say huge?
Yes. Big money. Unique auction items. Chiefs tickets.
Oh.
Snicky's chicken and smiles galore.
Will the Musketeers be there?
Of course. They'll be serving the food.
This is huge.
It's always huge at Face-Off for Charity.
Join us February 22nd at Country Celebrations to help support the children at Boys and Girls Home.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well on KSCJ. Here's Art Silva.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well. I'm Art Silva, along with Terry Dooley and Monty Bergman from Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, and we're discussing this year's Face-Off for Charity. So let's recap that once again. It's Thursday, February 22nd. It's going to be held at Country Celebrations. Food is going to be provided by Sneaky's Chicken, and we're going to only charge you $30 to come. I mean, $30 a ticket. Come on, you can just have a ball with that. So please, grab a friend, buy a table. Come on out and have a great night of fun. So what makes it fun and what helps us to serve the children and families in Siouxland is the auction. So we've had great success with our auctions. We've had great prizes out there, a lot of things you can't get. And Terry and Monty, let's go through some of the auction items, both on the silent and live auction this year.
Well, and who doesn't? Here in Sioux City, I think everybody recognizes the name Randy Stabe and Clint Voss, who always have done our auction. They're the auctioneers. And people tell me their entertainment. I mean, we really have fun at this event. Everybody is kind of poking fun at everybody else, and Randy and Clint just do a fabulous job of helping us raise money. So it's entertainment. If you're looking for a fun Thursday night thing, come to Face Off for Charity.
And it's Thursday night. We're just going to get you primed for the weekend. This is the Thursday night deal, so no conflict. We want to see you there. Let's talk about some of the items we have available.
Oh boy, are we excited. We always get a lot of really cool items. Some of them come from our former players. So we have a Seattle Kraken jersey signed by Ellie Tolvin, and it's a winter classic. For those of you that are hockey fans, that's it's a very unique thing to get a winter classic jersey. Neil Pionk has sent one of his jerseys as well from the Winnipeg Jets. I'm really excited about this one, Art. So one of our former players I was in touch with, his brother happens to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I asked him if I could get something from them. And for you hockey fans out there, when I say the name Austin Matthews, I'm sure you're getting really excited. He is a fabulous hockey player, and at the All-Star game this last year, it just happened actually, February, he was named Most Valuable Player. So this is a real prize. It is a jersey that is signed by Austin Matthews. They're hard to get, and we're excited that we've had help. And particularly excited because it came from a former Musketeer who's actually going to be at the game on Saturday, this next weekend coming up. So pretty exciting.
Austin Matthews is the hottest thing going, and I'm surprised you got that jersey. That's a hot one. So he did great in the All-Star game. And it was a hometown thing. He was playing in Toronto. I think he showed off in front of his hometown fans. Great guy. That is a tremendous catch.
Yeah, it's really nice how people respond. And the former Muskie players have even given us stuff that if they're skating in Europe, we have very unique items. I know that I see people at the Musketeer games wearing the jerseys, and oftentimes somebody will be looking at somebody else saying, "Can I buy that jersey? It's a really cool jersey. Will you take it off? Can I buy it from you?" So we get really nice items. If you're not a hockey fan, we can also send you to the Symphony because we have cool Symphony tickets. Marnie, do you want to talk about those?
Well, we've got two separate packages for Symphony. One is live and one is silent. The live auction is going to be for the Led Zeppelin concert that's coming up, and it's going to be amazing.
A whole lot of love.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. So Winborn he's done the music of Queen and had some pretty amazing responses to that, and now he is doing a this one night only tribute, and it's going to be to one of the greatest rock bands that have ever existed, to Led Zeppelin. And we've got 4 tickets for that. They're up in the dress circle, so they're amazing seats. That's something that anybody would want to be a part of. The other one is going to be for the
Is it Sarah?
Copeland concert. It's Sarah Chang, and she is playing violin she's going to be playing Copeland at the concert in April, and it's going to it's mind blowing. It's just, she is such an amazing musician, and she can make the violin do some beautiful, beautiful things.
I have some exciting auction items I'd like to talk about. Does anybody know anything about the Kansas City Chiefs?
Who are they?
That's a football team. Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, we have 2 tickets to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh, world champion Kansas City Chiefs.
That's right. That's exactly right. And I got to tell you, we worked hard. We were holding our breath, hoping that we could get tickets, because sometimes we can't. And when they, won, we thought, oh, there's no way in the world we're going to get those tickets. Yes, we have them, and they're fabulous seats. So we've got Kansas City Chiefs tickets for the next season. You better get in early, because I think they're going to be popular.
They're going to be very popular seats, and like you said, Terry, they're great seats, and it's a great stadium to go in, a great environment to go to a ball game. So really, come on and take a look at that and see what you can do. And maybe you got a friend or a lady friend you want to impress that's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Oh, man, you're home free. So way to go, Terry. That's going to be a great, great auction item.
Well, speaking of tickets, we have some amazing tickets that are going to be for Stanford versus Notre Dame.
Whoa.
Yeah, a little bit of a grudge match going on there, and that could make just about any football fan happy.
That is huge. I'm telling you. Plus, I think some money comes along with that, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a $500 gift card that's going to help you with travel expenses to get you where you need to go so that you can enjoy one of the hottest games that happen in the season.
So come out early, bid on the Notre Dame Stanford package, get your $500 gift card, and you'll be so ahead of the crowd out there trying to get reservations. So let's get on this thing. Stanford and Notre Dame at Notre Dame. We'll have those tickets for you, along with a $500 gift card. So what else we got going?
Oh, golly, we have all kinds of things. How about a pizza a month from Bob Rose?
Oh, a large pizza a month for a year.
For a year.
For a year. That's 12 months of pizza. So I got to tell you, Bob Rose, and it's good at Bob Rose and the North End Zone. Our former friend, Bob Rowe, recently passed away, and we're certainly going to live with his legacy. He has helped out so many organizations in town, and we're lucky to be one of them. So come on out and bid on that great package, a large pizza a month for a year from Bob Rose, Point After, or the North End Zone.
Can you sing the song? I'm trying to think how the song goes right now. I thought maybe you'd have it, Art. Bob Rose. So we also have a Sam Gagner jersey that's coming from the Edmonton Oilers. Sam was one of our players here with the Musketeers, and he's still remembering us, which is really great. We have Explorers tickets.
This is the year. I mean, I think the Explorers are going to be back. Some great news with Steve Montgomery and General Manager Tom Braxton. They're going to be they're here for a while. They just both signed 9-year contracts with the Explorers. So, and John Eustace stepped up with the city, and John, as owner of the Explorers, has signed a long-term lease. So we're going to have baseball in Sioux City, not just baseball, quality baseball. And I'm really looking forward to starting this season. So it's great. The seats are all done. The place looks great. I got to tell you, get out there for some Explorers baseball. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get Steve Montgomery on the show here and talk more about that, because I think baseball is good for your mental health.
Well, and hockey is too. So here, look, we have summer, you can go to the Explorers game. In the winter, how about season tickets to the Sioux City Musketeers? We've got those too.
I'll tell you, I think it's going to be the sports town. We got you covered in the winter or the summer. So this has been really good. We're coming up on our end of our show, and we try to end every show with a little bit of humor. So here's our joke for the week. Recent research shows that horses tend to have much better mental health than other farm animals. It's due to their stable environment. Thanks, Terry and Monty, and thanks to our listening audience. A shout out to Ferris family and Sneaky's Chicken, Dave and Sue Define family, long-standing Siouxland institution with the best chicken in the state of Iowa. Don't you feel like chicken tonight? And don't forget to visit the Stuff Thrift located at the former Indian Hill Shopping Plaza, the new home of the Ginny Peterson Behavioral Health Campus. Boys and Girls Home and Family Services hiring teachers and therapists. Call our HR manager at 293-4700. When things aren't going well, we'll return next Saturday morning right here on 1360 AM, 94.9 FM, KSCJ. Your homework? Go out and have a good laugh. Be kind to your mind.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
For more information on the services provided by Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, see them online at boysandgirlshomeiowa.org. Or you can call 712-293-4700 to get more information about family services, residential treatment, the Opportunity School, the Siouxland Family Center, and more. At Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, we change lives.
Oh, great, Travini. What do you see in the crystal ball today?
I see huge fun. Lots of it. Boys and Girls Home face off for charity.
Did you say huge?
Yes. Big money. Unique auction items. Chiefs tickets.
Oh.
Sneaky's Chicken and smiles galore.
Will the Musketeers be there?
Of course. They'll be serving the food.
This is huge. It's always huge at Face Off for Charity.
Join us February 22nd at Country Celebrations to help support the children at Boys and Girls Home. The children at Boys and Girls Home. The children at Boys and Girls Home.